If you have been feeling less energy in the bedroom, less desire, or frustration with your performance, it might not be age. It could be one simple vitamin your body is starving for, and getting enough could bring your confidence back faster. Then you think my name is Dr. Nathaniel Carter, and for more than 30 years, I have been helping men and women in their golden years rediscover not just their health, but also the spark and closeness they thought was lost forever. And I want to speak to you today about something most people overlook, yet it could change the way you feel in your own skin and in your most intimate moments. I know for many seniors, intimacy is not just about romance. It is about connection, self-worth, and a deep sense of vitality. But as the years go by, you may find that the energy, drive, and comfort you once enjoyed seem harder to hold on to. And often people assume this is simply a part of getting older, but the truth is there are specific changes happening inside your body that can be addressed. And one of the biggest is a deficiency in a vitamin most people think is only for bone health. That vitamin is vitamin D3, often called the sunshine vitamin, but in reality, it is a powerful hormone-like nutrient that touches nearly every system in your body, including the systems that control libido, arousal, and sexual satisfaction. I want you to picture this. Imagine walking with steady energy, your heart pumping strong, your mood light, your mind clear, and when the time comes to share a moment with your partner, your body responding naturally and comfortably. This is not a fantasy. It is a state your body is designed to enjoy. And vitamin D is one of the keys to unlocking it. You see, vitamin D3 influences the production of testosterone in men and estrogen in women. These are the very hormones that govern desire, arousal, and performance. Without enough of this vitamin, your hormone production slows down. And when that happens, you may notice a fading interest in intimacy, weaker physical responses, and less satisfaction overall. But that is not all. Vitamin D also supports the health of your blood vessels, and healthy blood flow is absolutely essential for intimacy. When your arteries are flexible and your circulation is strong, oxygen-rich blood can reach the areas that matter most during those moments, making the experience fuller and more rewarding. It also protects and nourishes your nerve pathways, acting almost like insulation around electrical wiring. When these nerve connections are healthy, signals travel faster and sensations are stronger. Without it, responsiveness fades and intimacy can feel muted. Unfortunately, as we age, our ability to produce vitamin D from sunlight declines. Our lifestyle keeps us indoors more often, and certain medications can further block absorption. It is no wonder that so many seniors are deficient. Without even knowing it, you might be feeling low energy, noticing your mood slipping, or finding that intimacy is less appealing. And yet the real problem could be this one vitamin. In the next part, I am going to explain exactly how vitamin D interacts with your hormones, your brain chemistry, and your circulation to bring back that spark you thought was gone, and why fixing this deficiency can lead to changes in just weeks, sometimes even days. When I first explain the role of vitamin D in intimacy to my patients, many are surprised. They have always linked it to bones and calcium, but the truth is, it plays a powerful role in 3 areas that directly influence your confidence in the bedroom: your hormones, your mood, and your blood flow. Let us start with hormones. In men, testosterone is the master hormone for libido and sexual function. It supports muscle strength, energy, mood, and the ability to get and maintain a firm erection. Vitamin D acts like a signal to your body, telling it to produce and maintain healthy testosterone levels. Without that signal, production slows down, leaving you feeling less motivated, less responsive, and more tired. In women, vitamin D helps balance estrogen, which is essential for desire, comfort, and natural lubrication. When estrogen dips too low without proper support, intimacy can become uncomfortable, even painful, and that discomfort can slowly chip away at your desire. But when vitamin D levels improve, Many women notice not only better comfort, but also a stronger emotional connection to intimacy now. Mood may not seem like a direct factor in intimacy, but it is deeply connected. Vitamin D helps regulate serotonin and dopamine, two of the most important chemicals in your brain for happiness and pleasure. If your mood is low, your interest in intimacy will be low too. It is as simple as that, and when those levels lift, it can feel like a light is turned back on inside. Circulation is the third piece of the puzzle. Intimacy is a process that requires strong blood flow to specific areas of your body. For men, that means being able to get and maintain an erection. For women, that means increased sensitivity and readiness. Vitamin D supports your artery walls, reduces inflammation, and helps your body use nitric oxide more effectively. Nitric oxide is the natural chemical your body releases to open blood vessels during arousal, when these three areas, hormones, mood, and circulation, are working together. The result is not just physical readiness, but also emotional eagerness. You feel more confident, more alive, and more connected to your partner. Now, here is something important. Most seniors are not just a little low in vitamin D, they are severely deficient. And this deficiency can go unnoticed for years because the symptoms, fatigue, low mood, reduced strength, loss of interest in intimacy, are often blamed on aging. But once we restore those levels, I have seen changes happen quickly, sometimes in weeks, and I am not talking about small changes. I have seen men in their 70s feel as energetic as they did 20 years ago. I have seen women rediscover comfort and joy in intimacy after years of avoiding it. And in nearly every case, vitamin D was a major part of the transformation in the next part. I am going to share how you can know if you are deficient without guessing, the best ways to get your levels up, and the one form of vitamin D that works best for seniors to support not just their bones, but their hormones, their circulation, and their confidence in the bedroom. Asterisk. If you have been wondering whether you might be low in vitamin D, the truth is, there is only one way to know for sure, and that is with a simple blood test called the 25-hydroxy vitamin D test. It measures the amount of vitamin D circulating in your bloodstream, which is the form your body can actually use. I tell all my patients over 60 to get this test at least once a year, and if possible, twice, once before winter and once after, because your levels can drop during the colder months when sunlight is scarce. In my practice, I have seen far too many seniors who go years without knowing they are deficient, and in the meantime, they live with fatigue, low mood, and intimacy, issues that could have been prevented for most people aiming to restore vitality and bedroom confidence. I recommend targeting a blood level of 40 to 60 nanograms per milliliter. Some people feel best even a little higher, but this is a safe and effective range for most adults. Now let us talk about getting your levels up while sunlight is the natural source. There are challenges for seniors. As you age, your skin becomes less efficient at producing vitamin D from sunlight. And if you are using sunscreen for skin protection, which you should, that blocks the UVB rays needed for vitamin D synthesis. Add in more time spent indoors, and it becomes very difficult to get enough from the sun alone. This is where supplementation becomes important. And the best form for most seniors is vitamin D3 combined with vitamin K2. Vitamin D3 is the active form your body can use most effectively, and vitamin K2 helps direct calcium into your bones and away from your arteries, protecting your heart. And circulation while you're restoring your vitamin D levels. Dosage can vary depending on your blood levels. But for many seniors, a daily dose of 2,000 to 5,000 IU is effective. However, I always recommend testing first so you know exactly how much you need and to avoid taking too much. Because while deficiency is common, excessive levels can cause problems as well. How you take your vitamin D also matters. It is fat soluble, which means it is absorbed best with healthy fats. I often tell my patients to take their vitamin D supplement with a meal that contains foods like avocado, olive oil, nuts, eggs, or fatty fish. This one small habit can make a big difference in how much your body actually absorbs. And here is something else. Certain medications can interfere with vitamin D absorption, such as some cholesterol-lowering drugs and corticosteroids, if you are taking any long-term medications. It is worth discussing with your doctor to make sure you are getting the full benefit from your supplement. In the next part, I am going to show you how to combine vitamin D with a few other daily habits, simple, practical changes you can start today that will not only help restore your intimacy, but also improve your energy, mood, and overall health in ways you can feel. Now that you know how important vitamin D is for your hormones, circulation, and mood, the next step is to create a daily routine that supports your body in every way. Because when you combine the right nutrients with the right habits, the results are often far greater than you expect. The first habit I recommend is gentle, consistent movement. It does not have to be strenuous. In fact, the goal is to keep your blood flowing and your joints comfortable. Walking for 20 to 30 minutes a day, light resistance band exercises, or even chair yoga can all help improve circulation to every part of your body, including the areas most important for intimacy. Movement also boosts the effectiveness of vitamin D by supporting healthy blood vessels and muscle tone. The second habit is adding more whole, nutrient-rich foods into your diet. Vitamin D works even better when your body has enough magnesium, zinc, and omega-3 fatty acids. Magnesium helps your muscles relax and your blood vessels stay open. Zinc supports hormone production, and omega-3s reduce inflammation and improve blood flow. You can find these nutrients in foods like salmon, sardines, pumpkin seeds, almonds, and leafy greens. The third habit is managing stress. This might sound unrelated to intimacy, but it is one of the most overlooked factors. When your stress levels are high, your body releases more cortisol, and high cortisol can suppress testosterone and estrogen production, make it harder to sleep, and reduce your interest in physical connection. Something as simple as 5 minutes of deep breathing, listening to calming music, or prayer before bed can make a meaningful difference over time. The fourth habit is to pay attention to your sleep. This is when your body repairs itself and produces many of the hormones you need for energy and intimacy. If your sleep is restless or too short, your hormone balance suffers. I encourage my patients to aim for 7 to 8 hours of quality rest, with a consistent bedtime and a calm, screen-free environment in the hour before bed. And finally, communication with your partner is a habit I place just as much importance on as nutrition or exercise. Intimacy is not only a physical process, it is emotional, and when you feel connected, supported, and understood, your body often responds more readily. Do not be afraid to talk about how you are feeling and what you are working on. Many couples find that this opens the door to a deeper, more comfortable relationship, both in and out of the bedroom. By putting these habits together, movement, nutrition, stress management, quality sleep, and open communication, alongside proper vitamin D intake, you create an environment in your body where desire and performance can return naturally. Without forcing it in the final part, I will give you a clear action plan you can start today, so you can not only restore your bedroom confidence, but also improve your overall vitality. And I will share a quick self-check you can do to see if you are already feeling the benefits in just a few weeks asterisk. Now that you understand the power of vitamin D and the daily habits that work alongside it, I want to leave you with a clear action plan you can start today. A plan that has helped many of my patients in their golden years restore not only their confidence in the bedroom, but also their overall zest for life. Step 1. Get your vitamin D levels tested. Do not guess. Knowing your baseline will help you choose the right dosage and track your progress. This is your starting point, and it is one of the most important steps you can take for your health right now. Step 2. Begin a vitamin D3 and K2 supplement based on your results. Take it with a meal that contains healthy fats so your body absorbs it fully. Consistency is key here. Skipping doses will slow your progress. Step 3. Add the supporting nutrients your body needs. Include foods rich in magnesium, zinc, and omega-3 south every day. These nutrients work hand in hand with vitamin D to balance hormones, improve circulation, and lift your mood. Step 4. Move your body daily. Even if it is just a gentle walk or a short stretching routine, this keeps your blood vessels flexible, your muscles strong, and your confidence growing. Step 5. Reduce stress and protect your sleep. Remember that high stress and poor rest can undo much of the progress you make with nutrition and supplements. Calm your mind in the evening. Limit screens before bed and aim for 7 to 8 hours of rest. Step 6. Stay connected with your partner. Let them know what you are working on. Share your progress and invite them into your journey. Intimacy grows stronger when it is nurtured both physically and emotionally. Now here is a quick self-check you can do after a few weeks. Ask yourself these questions. Am I waking up with more energy? Is my mood brighter? Do I feel more physically ready and more interested in closeness? If the answer to even one of these is yes, you are on the right path, and it will only get better with time. I have watched couples who thought their intimate life was over find themselves holding hands again, smiling more, and feeling a spark they thought was gone forever. All because they addressed this one deficiency and gave their bodies the care they deserve. If you have ever felt discouraged or unsure if intimacy could feel natural again, I want you to know that your best years do not have to be behind you. They can still be ahead, and the changes you make today can set the stage for years of deeper connection and joy. If you found this helpful, type the word confidence in the comments so we can support each other. Share your story if you feel comfortable, and let this be the start of a healthier, happier chapter in your life.